Judge. Judge mean the presiding officer of a civil court. Judge mean the presiding officer of a civil court. Full stop. The term court has not been defined in the code. The term code, the term court has not been defined in code. Full stop. According to the dictionary meaning, court mean in assembly of the judge or other person acting as a tribunal, in civil and criminal case. Full stop. In other word, it is a place where justice is judicial administrated. Full stop. When a statute provide that a particular matter will be determining by a court, the officer presiding over the said court will be deemed to exercise jurisdiction. Jurisdiction has a court and not has a not as a persona designata. Full stop. But by the mere fact that under the relevant statute some functions are to be performed by a judicial officer. In a judicial officer, it cannot be said that he is acting as a court judgment. Acting as a court judgment meaning the statement given by judge of the ground of a degree over court. The essential element of the judgment is that there should be in a statement for the ground of the decision, and every judgment other than that of a court of small clause could should contain one a concise statement of the case, the point for the determination. Third, the decision thereon, and fourth, reason for such decision. A judgment of a court of the small clause may contain only point and sketching order which are not self-contained and cannot be preceded by in appellate or in revisions. Judgment and degree distracting a state that above. Judgment mean the state is given by a judge on ground of a degree or order. Full stop. It not necessary for a judge to be give a statement in a degree through degree thought it is necessary in a judgment. Likewise, is not necessary that there should be in a formal expression of the orders in the judgment thought it is desirable to do so. Rule number 6A of the order 20 as inserted in a amendment act of the 1976. Whoever enact that the last paragraph of the judgment should state prescribe the relief granted. Full stop. The judgment contemplate as a stage prior to the passing of a degree or in order, and after the prosecutment of the judgment in a degree shall follow. Order mean the formal expression of any discussion of a civil court which not be in a degree. Thus the adjustation of a court which is not a degree is in a order. As in a general rule, in order of a court of law is propounded in objective consideration, and such the judicial order must contain in a discussion of the question at issue and reason is prevalent within a court which led to be passing of order and degree similarity. Order and degree similarity. degree holder. Degree holder means any person in whose favor in a degree has been passed or in order applicable of execution has been made. From this definition, it is clear that the degree holder need not be necessary to the need not be necessary need not be necessary again need not be necessary judgment debtor. Judgment debtor mean any person against who a degree has been passed or in order applicable of execution has been made. Where a degree is passed against a surety, he is in a judgment debtor. Judgment debtor within the meaning of this section. Full stop. On the other hand, a person who is a party is to a suit but no degree has been passed against him is not a judgment debtor. Not a judgment debtor. Full stop. Foreign court. Foreign court mean a court situate outside India and not established or continued by the authority of the central government. Authority of the central government. Full stop. Two condition must be satisfied in order to bring a court within the definition of a foreign court. Definition of a foreign court: it must be situated outside India. It must be situated outside India. It must not have been established or continued by the central government. Continue have by central government. Foreign judgment. Foreign judgment. Foreign judgment mean a judgment of a foreign judgment mean a judgment of a foreign court. Judgment of a foreign court. The crucial date to determining whether the judgment is of a foreign court or not is the date of the judgment and not the date when it is sought to be enforced or exercised. Enforced or exercise foreign judgment. Foreign judgment mean a judgment of a foreign court. Judgment of a foreign court. The crucial date to be determining whether the judgment is of a foreign court or not is date of the judgment and not the date when it is sought to the enforced or executed. Enforced or executed. Legal representative. Legal representative meaning a person who in law represent the state or a degree person and including any person who intermediately with state of the degree and where a party sue or is issue in representative character the person on whom the state devolve on the death of the party so suing or sued. Full stop. The expression legal representative in a inclusive in a character. Its scope is very wide and thus or above in a person who in law represent the state of a degrees. It includes a person who determinately within the state of a degree and also a person who also a person whom which is the state develop on the death of the party suing or sued where a party sue or issued in a representative character. Sued in a representative character, the following person are held to be a legal representative. Execution administrator. Yeah. Menacing profit of the property meaning those profit which in the person in a wrongfully possession of such property actually receive in a might with orderly defencing delegation has been received from object. Every person has a right to possess this property and when he is deprived of such right by another person is not only entitled to restitution of the possession of this property but also damage for the wrongful possession from the person. The means profit are thus in a compensation paid to be real owner compensation paid to the real owner against who the machines profit can be declaimed. Profit can be claimed assessment. Profit can be test principle illiteration के बाद क्या होगा इंटरेस्ट डिडक्शन public officer mean a person filing under any of the description in section 2 clause 17 of the code. Thus every judge, every member of the All India Service, every gazette officer of the Union and every officer of the Court of Justice or in government in a Ministry of State हो गया Ministry of State of the State हो गया affidavit हो गया affidavit is a declaration of facts reduced to writing and affidavit or sworn before an officer having authority to be administrator. Oath हो गया appeal the expression appeal may be defined in as a judicial examination of the discussion by the right court of the decision of any court हो गया decision civil the word civil pertain to right and remedy of a citizen has a distincting from criminal political extra. The expression civil proceeding cover all of the proceeding in which the party civil right by the civil law. Court is a place where justice is administered. To be in a court, the constituted must be has been judicial measure. Defendant mean a person who defend a person. Defendant mean a person who defend or a person sued in a court of the law by the plaintiff. Court of the law by the plaintiff and defendant is a person right who a relief is claimed by the plaintiff. Execution state simply execution mean the process of the enforcing or giving effect to the judgment degree of the court. Jurisdiction state simply jurisdiction mean authority to decide. Jurisdiction may be defined to power of the authority of a court be here power of the authority to be plaint. A plaint is a state of claim. Or document or memorial by the presentation of which a suit is a institute. Full stop. It contains the ground on the which of the assistant of a court is sought by the plaintiff. Full stop. It is a pleading of the Plaintiff is a person who bring a suit or commission or an action against the defendant. Full stop. It is the plaintiff who approaches a court of the law by the filing a suit for the relief for the claim. Suit summons is a document issued from a officer of a court of justice. Officer of the court of justice calling upon a person to who it is directed to attend before a judge or in officer of the court for the certain purpose हो गया return statement may be defined as a reply of a defendant to the plaintiff filing the plaintiff. Thus it is a pleading of a defendant dealing with every material fact of a plaint. Every material defense of a plaint हो गया every material plaint हो गया plaint is a state of the claims. Plaint is a state of the claim हो गया state of the claims हो गया state of the plaint हो गया plaint plaint is a statement of the claims, document or memorial by the presentation of which suit is institute. हो गया which suit is institute